you know what? Give back to your community.
Yeah, and I think that's okay because at the end of the day, you're still making a difference. That money's still going to a good cause, and this is something I talk about when I'm coming up with incentives and stuff. And I think incentives are super helpful. Like we each have our own incentives for our own fundraisers. Why shouldn't St. Jude have their incentives for their program in general? I think that yes, people do want to help, but there are people that are more motivated to help even more if they have stuff that they can get out of it. Like in my channel, it's like banning people. They love to ban people. So
they so do.
They just love to ban other people. I ban each other. And it's like, all right, whatever. Like if they want a T-shirt and they would not have donated otherwise, well, hey, I've still got I got their money, right? And they get something out of it. And I think that's okay.
Yep.
Like
I think it's
totally
even better.
Okay.
I think yeah, exactly. I think more than okay. I think it's better. I think it's great to look at the multifaceted ways in which something affects the world. And sometimes that's me getting a sick hoodie. Sometimes that's right. Like, and I love that. Like every year I get the hoodie and it's got the stuff on the side and it's an official Twitch hoodie. And I love having that. And I love being able to can we see the text and stuff on the chair?
Oh yeah, hold on.
I love there it is at the yes. That looked like a lot of hard work to get that done. I can see it. I'm not sure Jack can.
It's behind your name.
I don't know. Hold on. I can get up.
Oh, there it is. Woo! We actually see it right there. That's one. It's great to be able to rep the charity work that you're doing. I think that's even better. So getting cool stuff that also allows you to continue to have a positive effect out in the world, reminding people that St. Jude is a thing. And sometimes people going like, "Hey, what's that? What you stream on the Twitch thing? What's that about?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, and this I do a lot of money. We raise a lot of stuff, and then you can dive into that when you've got the facts. And it's like, oh, that's cool. You're doing cool stuff. That's cool. You know what? I do want to kind of check that. Right? It continues to breathe that out there, and it's all tied in together. Where it's like I'm getting cool stuff. We're doing stuff for the kids. That person gets to identify and recognize that Twitch is more than just video games and can do good.
Yeah, I mean, and also I wonder how many people went into raising money for St. Jude for the prizes and now are just like wholeheartedly committed.
Yeah, like,
and also like killed it, right? Like raised more than they needed and now just do it every year, right? Like, so if that gets people in the door, valuable. Like, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I told my community I'm keeping up to the backpack, but the headphones and the chair we're gonna throw right back.
You're gonna
the backpack is really nice though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, going for the chair, but it's not gonna be. I'm gonna definitely use it as like a donation incentive because I think they said also we could just tell them we want to change the address, right?
That's what I do. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. A Green's in the chat right now. He's got the chair from last year's. Yeah, he won it in the chat. We did it. It opened up a giveaway when we hit that target, and it was like, okay, get in. It was cool, and people were about it. They were like, hell yeah, DX Racer, let's go.
Yeah, it's a very comfy chair. But, also, another thing that if we're talking incentive wise, are we talking about incentive wise of why we want to do things?
Yeah.
Honestly, I love chat, but chat loves streamer misery.
Oh yeah.
That's a big motivator.
Oh yeah.
Such a big motivator.
It really is.
Yep.
Yep.
There's a whole lot of
I'm crying inside.
Pretty much
the things that we do for charity, and it's an interesting thing too. Is just to be clear on this, that version of misery is also really fun for us.
Oh yeah, it is. It's pretty
fun. All in good humor, and I'm eating the hot stuff, and I'm like, tomorrow's gonna be miserable. My butt is gonna be so unhappy. But today, it's like, let's push it, let's go, let's hit it, let's do as much of this as we can. This is great.
I have done boxes and boxes of these stupid Bean Boozled jelly beans. And they're just on my desk all the time because I just keep adding them as incentives. I don't think I'm going to this year. I think I need a break. I'll do some other torturous things.
I get into trouble because I think of things that are too gross. Like I'm always like cockroach milkshake.
Jeez.
Oh,
You know, and I don't know how to do the middle. I need to learn how to scale it back.
So great question. How do you identify interesting, maybe innovative for you, or stuff that's really unique for your brand or your community? How do you try and pinpoint that stuff? Because it's really easy. A lot of us go like, we want to do, every single person in here, we probably can show our list of incentives and have like at least a quarter of those that are identical across like all of our lists, where it's like, yep, we always do that stuff, like all streamers do. But how do you find like that one thing that's really, not that you have to have it even, but if you want to shoot in that direction, how do you find the 1, 2, 10 things that are unique to your stream, your brand, your identity? For me, it's always weakness. Bananas. I hate bananas. Boom. Easy. Loco doesn't have to hate bananas for it to be a valuable incentive for me.
I wish I hated bananas. It'd be so easy.
But then it wouldn't, though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be.
It's not easy.
Oh wait, Glam does hate bananas. Definitely don't make him.
Ooh, bananas suck. Least favorite thing in the world.
F bananas.
No, I think mine is mostly fear motivated too, because I'm kind of like those people. I won't let the fear control me. So like I've eaten tarantulas and a whole mix of bugs. Yeah. I also have like braved skydiving. Yeah, I did skydiving, and I was terrified, and at least, hey, I did it, and so I know, hey, okay, that wasn't that bad, but would I do it again? Probably not, but at least I have that. I conquered my fear of heights.
You're a way better person than I am.
Wow, yeah.
I don't think I can do that. I would probably pass out in the plane.
It's not that bad. You don't feel the rest of the fall. You just feel the first off the plane. And also it helps if the person you're attached to is twice your size. Because I was like, I changed my mind. Never mind.
And they're like,
don't have a choice.
You can't stop that. Yeah.
God.
You can't stop.
Man. I'm with you on the heights, Loco. I have a weird thing where like naturals and like, you know, cliff sides, fine. Mountain climbing, great. But like high floors of a building, nope. You know, like I don't know. I don't trust like man-made things.
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about this conversation.
Okay. So outside of the stuff that's actually gonna like drive you insane, how do you try and identify this in the way that's gonna really uniquely, because I think that's an important one, is what's gonna uniquely invigorate your community, the people who know, love, and respect you and appreciate you and want to connect with the stuff that you're doing, more than like if I'm doing Bean Boozled and Loco's doing Bean Boozled, why, you know, and you're in both of our streams at different times of the day, why contribute for that over there? Why contribute for that over here when there's a lot of similarity?
That's like, definitely my biggest challenge, is the incentive brainstorming.
It's a tough one. It is really surprisingly challenging.
So chat loves power and they love control. And
oh god, we're getting to the deep stuff now.
Day to day, you know, you don't give chat a lot of power control on over your stream because it would be very disruptive and chaotic and a nightmare. To be honest, chat, it would be an actual nightmare. So the charity stuff is a great way to, you know, make people mods or let people ban each other, let them choose the game. You know, let them spin a wheel for a prize or to have something happen to you or the stream.